guys, how are you? Finally, we're sitting down to review Colourpop Fall Collection. I was debating whether I should still do a video or not because I didn't buy the moment the collection launched, and then it took 2.5 weeks to get it. I don't know if anyone would be interested at that point, but I'm really curious to see for myself how the collection performs. I also ordered Disney collection from Colourpop, but they took 1 week before they shipped it, and it's kind of frustrating me because it means that I need to wait 2 more weeks or 2.5 weeks to get the actual product. I don't even know at this point if I'm gonna be reviewing the Disney collection. It is what it is. So here we are, made in LA. We're gonna open the box and we're gonna try everything that is in there. So I got 5 Supernova eyeshadows. I'm pretty sure, but I might be wrong, that these are all 5 Fall Collection shades. I didn't get the lipsticks because I just didn't feel like it. I didn't see myself using, and I find with Colourpop lipstick it's either hit or miss. A lot of lipsticks that I ordered from Luxe Butterfly Collection kind of were a miss for me. There are a few that I still like, but majority of them kind of made it to the bad bin. And then I have a Good Sport Press Powder Palette, Crush on You, Super Shock Highlighter Palette. Is it me or the Fall Collection kind of feels like animal print collection, like leopard kind of vibes? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really living for the packaging itself. It's not something that that I would gravitate to naturally. As you know, Colourpop is super affordable. I cannot find the receipt that I have for Colourpop, so I'm gonna use whatever it says on the box, and I think the box has the correct price. For the Supernova eyeshadows, for all 5 of them, I paid $30 US. For the eyeshadow palette, I think I paid 18. I would assume I paid 18 because the other one is $16, the other item on the box, so I assume that highlighter is $16. For 12 shadows, you only pay $18. Is pretty good price. I obviously have my eyebrows done because I don't want to look like a crazy person like I normally do look if I don't have my eyebrows. So we have the eyebrows. I prime my lids already, and I want to play with the eyeshadow first before I actually move on and do the rest of my face and try the highlighter and everything. So let's try the eyeshadows before the rest of the makeup, so in case there's any fallout, we're good. This is how the external packaging looks like. Very much animal print. I suspect the inside looks exactly the same. So this is the inside, the package itself. We have 12 shades in the palette that are super cute. These 3 shades, Ebb, Luscious, and Rookie, look like they're pressed glitter, while these 2, Hooked and Wild Out, look like they're more shimmers, and the rest are just matte shade. I want to go in the shade High Hopes and apply it as a transition. It's really powdery. It's very pigmented. I didn't expect it to be that pigmented, to be honest. I want to go in the yellow shade called Trooper and put it a little bit lower. I just kind of want to see the shade. I highly doubt it's gonna show up because it's more like lighter shade. I should have gone in that shade before I applied the High Hopes, but I didn't expect for High Hopes to be that pigmented. I thought it would be a little bit lighter. Me talking that I'm gonna go a little bit lower ended up going exactly in the same spot. I kind of noticed that a lot of eyeshadow palettes now come with this kind of shades, the green and the goldish kind of shade. So far I have no issues blending, and everything blends perfectly fine, and I see a lot of pigment, which is a good thing. I'm gonna go in the shade Hooky. That's so cute. In this shade, and focus a little bit lower in the crease. This shade is actually really pretty and very pigmented too. I have really nothing bad to say about this palette. Everything blends beautifully. The shades are really pigmented. So far so good. I'm really enjoying it. This is one gorgeous palette so far. Would it be crazy if I go to green now? You know what? I'm going for it. I'm gonna go in the shade Troopers, the like greenish shade, and just focus more on the outer corner and bringing it a little bit in the crease. Well, I can't really see the pigment because I'm keep layering on top of another one, but I can definitely see that the shade is pigmented because it is really covering right now the bright Cookie. I don't want to ruin the look. This one is so pretty. This is Hooked. Ooh, luscious. Which one should I go for? I should go for lashes, shouldn't I? Ooh, ab. Yes. Oh, gee, I want to play with all those colors. This is not fair. I really want to go more in the shades, but I feel like I still want to try the Supernova. I never tried any of the Supernova, so I want to really dig into that. But the mattes, oh, beautiful. All these 4 shades that we use, they are gorgeous. I can't wait to play more of the... I really want to go in these 2 shades. They're like a green vibe, but I feel like I have to use Supernova, and it's unfortunate. So these are the 4 shades that I have from Supernova. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches of it right now on my arm. So the first shade we have is LOML, then we have Posse, then Juvenile, then we have Rush Hour, and the last one is Plain Jane. It is crazy how they are slightly different. These 2 shades, the one on the outer edges, they are super pigmented and they're like, there's a lot of color that comes out. These 2, they are my least favorite. They're more like sheer, and they are Rush Hour and Posse. They look super dark, they're just super sheer, and I'm not living for those 2. This one is Juvenile and has a little bit more pigment and not as sheer. I would suggest you to go for these 3. They are Juvenile, that shade. Plain Jane is this one. And LOML, or Love of My Life, apparently. I didn't know, I just googled it. Is this shade. It's very beautiful. I'm gonna go for Juvenile, even though I feel like it might be not the perfect shade for this look. I really like these 2 shades, Juvenile and Love of My Life. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh wow, it picks light so beautifully. Feels like the more you try to layer, the more it moves. Wow. Absolutely magnificent. I am living for that. They look super cute. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned is that they crumble, and it's so strange. I don't know if it's because I tried to layer and layer because I was having a hard time, but I have no idea. So I'm gonna let it dry, do its business. I'm gonna do the swatches for you while my eyes are drying. So the eyeshadows swatch really beautifully. I have them all on my arms. I'm gonna insert right now the close-up, but everything swatched absolutely amazing. The glitters are so pretty. They kind of remind me of Kat Von D, the 10th anniversary palette, the golden palette. Very similar. The yellow shade looks very similar to me. I'm surprised how good this was, and they covered my tattoos, so they're pretty pigmented. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna come back to try the highlighter. I'm sure this highlighter is amazing, like all Colourpop highlighters, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'll be back in a second. So I finished with the rest of the makeup. I finished the lower lash. I pretty much focused with high hopes everywhere under lower lash and hooky only on the outer edge. And I'm loving how my eyes look. The Juvenile, oh, I love it. Gorgeous. I hope it doesn't crumble and doesn't fall off my eyes kind of at the end of the day. But so far so good. So far I am loving it. What is going on with my hair? My hair is a mess a little bit today. Sorry about that. Alright, the last thing to try is the highlighter palette. The Crush on You. So let's open it up. Ooh, they look so glittery. Holy crap. They're super so... Oh my gosh, how did you make it to my house without breaking? So the top 2 colors, Talking Coat and Poker Face. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. Like I'm having chills in here. So these are all 4 highlighters. And here is Drop a Pin and Class Act. Ooh, they're so pretty. I think I'm gonna go in the shade Poker Face. Oh, yes. Honestly, I don't think Colourpop can actually release a bad highlighter. I love it. It's beautiful. Colourpop highlighters are really something. Well, I mean, it does emphasize your texture a tiny bit, but I think all Colourpop highlighters do emphasize, oh my gosh, but the glow you get is so pretty. Yeah, that's the Poker Face. I think I want to go in the shade Talking Coat, the lightest, the whitest, and just focus on my higher points. Yes, I like it. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful highlighters. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm loving it. And let me set my face. Oh my gosh, honey, the highlighter. That glow. Wow. Let's, I guess, summarize. So pretty much we tried today the Good Sport palette, and I actually really like the palette. I know I didn't try the shimmers, I only tried the mattes, but the mattes in the palette are super gorgeous. They're pigmented, they blend. They're just overall amazing palette, and for $18 US, I think it's a steal. Got pretty amazing shadows in there, and it's just the shades. Like, I don't really have any similar shades in my collection. The mattes are just a standout for me, so I highly recommend this palette. A+ for me. I still don't know how shimmers perform. For just mattes that we tried today, I love it. Highlighter Crush on You, honestly amazing. Colourpop highlighters are always on point. I mean, I don't need to say anything. It's there, it's glowy, it's beautiful, love it. Supernova eyeshadow. I really like how these two swatch, the Love of My Life and Plain Jane. I still don't know how they will perform on the eyes. I'm wearing Juvenile and I'm gonna test it today. Juvenile didn't have as much pigment as these two when I swatched, but it still had more pigment than the other two. The other two were Rush Hour and Party Posse. These two had the least pigment, so I'm not really sure how they would perform on the eyes. I still have to try and see if they would be any good or not. But so far, really is, I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, look at it, it picks up the light so beautifully. I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the day, and I'll update you guys how this eyeshadow, the Supernova eyeshadow, wears through the day. Let's hope it's not gonna crumble and fall apart. That completes the review. We tried everything from Fall Collection except the lipsticks. As I said, I'm not the biggest fan on Colourpop Luxe Butterfly lipsticks. This is just my personal preference. I didn't care for the lipsticks and the colors that they had, like black and I think it was dark green. I don't see myself using these lipsticks anyway, so I didn't care for those lipsticks, so I didn't grab. But as a collection, Fall Collection, I think it is a beautiful collection. I'm liking it so far. I will see as they progress is how it all works, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the look. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.